Hey, what's up you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT champion for making another total drama fan art design on Gran Turismo Sport. Well, looks like I'm about to use the Lexus LC500 2017 for today's total drama fan art design. So looks like I got all the nice decals I've been set up for it. I'm just gonna put it on the both sides including the hood. So let's just go and get started for today's total drama character that I'm about to get started. So, well, I kind of think which girl who has the best strong tone, who really don't like Heather the most in every 3 seasons. Well, maybe I guess Skin is back and she has that nice style. Well, looks like I'm about to start making Leshawna's library for today. Well, I guess Leshawna's in the house, everybody. Well, I guess I'm about to get started for another library design board. Now, just give me a little moment to set up the info for. Well, I kind of think Leshawna is one of the Total Drama Island contestants that she competes in all 3 seasons. Well, she does definitely took part of it. So let's just go and get started before I'm about to change any kinds of colors. Okay, let's just get everything set up and, well, maybe let's just start on the dark color and see which color should I really want to choose to be perfectly good for Leshawna. Well, I've already made the design on Hero with the Honda NSX Group 3. Just give me a moment until I'm about to get everything started. So, definitely that she was a camper on Total Drama Island since season 1, and let's just go and get started to talk about her for giving the good start board. Well, Leshawna can either be a powerful ally or someone's worst enemy, depending on the person. Well, she is loyal and sassy, yet also can be affectionate and caring. If shown respect, she will requite it indefinitely. Did I say on the R word for it? Oh yeah, I kind of think, well, Leshawna tells it like it is, and it has no fear whatsoever calling people out on their mistakes. However, someone who has wronged her, that she will not hesitate to get a physical at matter calls it, especially if her weight is the topic of discussion. She's not above revenge, be on her own behalf or that of a friend. Well, she's extremely street smart with her vocabulary covered in slang while calling her fellow contestants nickname as Baby, Honey, and Sugar. Well, we also like Leshawna the most, better than Heather, folks, but sorry about that, Heather fans. I'm just gonna make a nice library for her. So, I kinda think that Orange 2 Dark Candy Metallic is gonna be the only right color. So, let's see what else might be needs for giving a little makeover. Okay, so let's just putting on the beige color. That might be quite good, just like her shirt that she wears. So she also appears in 57 episodes. That might be a longer, better than the other contestants. Well, it is definitely medium part of it. So let's just start something else for her. Okay, so the placement is, well, let's just putting on 57 by now, because that's definitely seen her 57 times. Okay, so she also isn't the worst at forming insult if need be, especially when it comes to Heather and Alejandro. She is good at certain physical conditions and has proven herself to be skillful during challenges, even though sometimes her larger size can hold her back. Leshawna loves to dance through others, except Hero. Do not take pleasure in watching her do so. While not on Total Drama, she volunteers to the better lives of the other teenagers less fortunate than she is. A goal of hers is to one day to open her own community center. In Total Drama Action, Leshawna revealed to never cry. In fact, her team uses to expose a lie. Well, I kind of think that's definitely in the hospital movie genre. That we also remember that part. Okay, I kind of think I just talked about all the parts for it. So let's just go and get started by now. So for starters, I would like to be placing on the Canadian flag as usual. So let's just give it right here. Okay, let's zoom on in. Well, I kind of think this might be better than the Aston Martin DB11 like last time. Well, I kind of think this video is about to be uploaded maybe like a while ago because I just putting on public because it may take a little bit time until I'm making the next part. Okay, let's just go and giving a little double check on it. Okay, grab the personal decals. Okay, this time her signature should be right here. So let's just move her over here and just gonna have to size down a little bit. So I just really want to check the camera, giving a little correct option. Okay, so that should be good for now. Now let's just do on the reverse, and probably this one should be quite better for it. So let's just move the Canadian flag to be relocate here. Okay, that should be good. Now I'm really guess that having this kind of a library design should be quite okay. Well, I'm just always got everything set up by now. So, looks like it's time to start grabbing some 3 Total Drama logos that she competes. Okay, let's putting on the Island first. Second, Total Drama Action. Just want to make sure that everything is going to be okay on this section on the spot for the Lexus. Okay, last but not least is Total Drama World Tour. There you go. And this one should be right here on the bottom part of it. Well, maybe let's just go and choose one of the 3 logos that she was part of it. So first things first, Screaming Gophers first, Gapper second, and Team Victory third. Well, I kind of think this might be an all-in-order logo to be quite shown for. I'm just gonna be giving a little recognize for that she was part of the team on each 3 factions in every 3 seasons. Okay, placing on the Gapper second. Just zoom down. Just want to make sure that this will be able to represent part of it. So let's just move the Gophers right here, and this time Team Victory will be now in place. Well, I kind of think that the faction trios of 3 might be the only good spot for her. So let's just go and grab the Gran Turismo Association logo. Could be right over here, just like the other cars, like always to be usual. Okay, there you go. Now let's just choose one of the medias. So I would like to go Cartoon Network first and see which one should I have to go place here. Should I put it above on the Total Drama Island logo? Maybe this one should work. Teletoon goes second. Now let's just go and pick a YouTube and then follow up by deeping it to art. Well, I kind of think I also remembered since I last submitted on deeping it to art because, well, I just putting on a burst total drama library pack on the first one. But there will be the second one coming soon, and later on the third pack is going to be quite to be hidden anytime soon. Well, it is definitely sound like having a Gran Turismo Sport update. But it is definitely fan art related design. Just wanted to be sure. Now, where do I need to putting on the Deep Into Art logo? Okay, any takers? So, maybe no one didn't have any. Okay, so this one should be quite good to be put on here. So let's just go and grab the Gran Turismo logo. Could be right here on the other side of the taillights. Just want to make sure that this will be able to come right in handy. Okay, so probably still got more time for putting up a girl product. So let's just putting on the cover girl and see how it turns out. If this is going to be the right even spot board. Should I be able to be putting on the right spot and right here? Well, that should be good. Alright, so let's just choose any one of these logos. So let's just putting on the ELP. Okay, so what else is next? Just trying to scroll down, so... Okay, so let's just give the Progress International on a go. Just painting in white. And this one should be right here on the rear. Guess this might be the only good choice by buying some time for it. Okay, so maybe let's just see if there might be more to be adding up for it. Just having a little fandom on the to-do list. Okay, there you go, putting on white and maybe place it on the gas insert holder. Okay, maybe time for the little barrette logo could go right here, and this time it will be stretched out to it. But this time, this library is gonna be amazing, better than Heather's Aston Martin Deep V8 Vantage. It would be like luxurious exquisite. Okay, so this time probably going on to do with the N-Sport Tech because this is definitely a little support for my fictional logo. So let's just put it here and let's see, there might be more next. Okay, so let's just putting on the Olay to see which one should I have to put it. Okay, so I guess this might be the only spot for it. That'll be quite okay for it. Okay, there you go. Looks like I got all the first part in, and well, I've already putting on the floral swirls by the start. I'm just gonna have to go and get everything set up before I'm about to do another video clip. Okay, so let's just put all of it in the other side. Just always gonna be putting on the mirror side on the reverse horizontally. Okay, place 2 factions or 3 will be on the other side. Okay, Gapper's logos doesn't have any effect along with Team Victory logo. Okay, same goes to you, Gran Turismo Association logo. Okay, so let's delete this. Just keep going until moving on to the front of the hood. Okay, there you go. Almost there. Just giving a little more stopping point. Alright, so that's how first part of the side it's rows, and now let's just move on to the hood. Well, I'm already putting on the stripe bars on the first start, so this will be giving a little double check for reminders. So I've already did giving a little decal start. So let's just go and place the Police Bleed Digital right here as the first start. Now let's just grab the Toll Drama Island right here above it. Just wanted to see this is going to be a larger side. Okay, scroll down and do another Turbo Girl logo right here. Well, I kind of think I'm really gonna have to go and putting on some fictional logos. Just want to be sure if this might be okay. Okay, Absolum Racing Technology. Well, I guess this might be a well done hood part for it. So especially I'm also need the Toll Drama Action and World Tour logo could be placed right here, just in case that she also competes in 3 seasons. Okay, now let's just put the World Tour logo, and there you go. The hood's all set. Now let's just go and get started on the back of the rear. So I really think this time it's time to go over with Flourish design. So this is definitely whenever I have to use this decal to give it a little nice and brownish design for it. And also forgot a little special touch that I'm about to put on for. I know, Harold always falls in love with Leshawna, of course. Okay, so I guess this is going to be a little bit hilarious that most other Gran Turismo players really want to see this. That could be like, what? I never believed this library, including this Toll Drama couple? And the others think like they're just having a little compliment about it. Well, it also depends on any Gran Turismo players to have a choice or not. I'm just giving you a little bit more fan art related to the Toll Drama community. Okay, so let's just put it here and let's... Hold on, I'm just gonna have to go back. I'm not done yet. Okay, having a little X on it would be a little bit tasteful. Alright, so let's move the Harold signature on it and let's give it a go, and looks like there it is, you guys. Hope you like this one, because this might be a special good luck charm. Anyway, it is definitely part of a total drama couple related. Okay, let's just pick the Benia. Well, I guess this is quite luxurious, so this might be a good choice for the LC500. Now, let's just go and grab some other logos we choose. Okay, let's pick the Insport Tech. Color in white, just in case. Okay, duplicate reverse, horizontally again. Okay, so putting on the Webster Sporting Goods should be giving okay. So, looks like the rear's done, so let's do the front. So let's just go and grab the Total Drama logo, should be right about here, by giving a little burst things first. Until I'm about to put the Gran Turismo logo second. Okay, almost done. So this library is gonna be all prepped up and ready to go. I hope this Japanese Lexus is about to get ready to get things rolling up for a bit. Now, maybe last but not least, I kind of think putting up some different kinds of rim styles to be choosing in by choice. So let's just go with the pearl color, so this might be quite better for it. There you go. And that's how that library rolls on board. Just give me a little 360-degree rotation to take a look to see how you guys like it. So, looks like that's all the rotations for now. Well, in that case, if you guys like this library, so this one is going to be a 2-color type. So it's just putting on the Total Drama library on. Just give me a moment. Okay, L stands for Leshawna. Alright, looks like she's all set and ready to go for another custom race, and let's go and continue on to start on Total Drama Island from Season 1 through 3. When Leshawna arrives in the first episode, she greets everyone and tells everyone that she came to win. Harold grabs at the sight of her when she begins talking to DJ. Harold comes up and calls Leshawna real big and loud. She's angry at this comment and attempts to attack Harold. Well, she needs to give it a little bit to calm down. But DJ Bridget immediately restrained her from doing so. Later, when Cody arrives and begins flirting with some other girls, well, she tells Cody to save it. She also needs him a little bit time. So later, she was putting on the Screaming Gulpers along with Heather. Well, that's how she finally faced Heather as a mortal enemy for the first time, leading into a major conflict in the second episode. It started when Heather refused to jump off the cliff just to avoid getting her hair wet on international television, which causes Leshawna to demand her to jump after insulting each other about their livelihoods. Well, maybe you guys really want to see the part in case you can recognize it for. Yeah, so that part might be the first part they started to conflict each other. Although, Leshawna throws Heather up the cliff and into the safety zone before she jumps out on herself. Well, I kinda think that she refuses to Heather's request. Okay, so doing another custom race, and let's go and get started until I'm continuing on. So speaking of livelihoods, maybe I would like to go and choose any kinds of racetracks to be choosing in for. Probably like non-livelihood for. Sorry, I'm just having something that I just had for dinner. So maybe let's just go on over and race at... How about Blue Moon Bay Speedway in Field A? So that will get started for it. So during the hot tub party, she does a victory dance along with Owen and Noah. Well, I kind of think that that's how she loves to dance. Okay, so let's just grab the Lexus so I can probably get started for a little showcase. Well, despite for her negative interactions with Harold and Heather throughout the early stages of the game, well, Leshawna continues to have negative interactions, of course. She is shown to be a bit in the background until her relationship with her teammates become more prominent, an example being her and Easy's odd interactions when they are on the canoe partners and up the creek. I kind of think things take a turn for the worse in Paintball Deer Hunter, where her blurry vision accidentally caused her to shoot Heather. After apologizing for the situation, Heather snaps at her, which causes her to join Beb in the engaging fight of words and paintballs, which causes their team to lose the challenge. Her friendship with Beb continues in If You Can't Take the Heat, as the two are paired up with one another for the challenge, and Heather makes sure to make both of them miserable. Well, I kind of think that Leshawna always gets annoying by Heather's leadership tactics sports. Well, I kind of think that Leshawna hates Heather the most, but she needs to teach Heather to have some respect for it, rather than being bossing around for. With the help of Beth and Lindsay, that she is able to lock Heather in the fridge. It is later revealed in Extreme Torture that Harold acts awkwardly around her because he has a crush on her after the haiku letter was meant for her managed to get the hands of her friends Bridget and Gran. After he admits to his love for her, the two share a farewell kiss before he leaves. After hearing that, well, maybe I should probably skip to the part after Harold saw something for it. She turns to Heather and runs to attack her. Well, I kind of think that might be a little bit too so, but I'm also has to skip to the part like censoring. Don't want to say this on this clip. So let's just say have a 10-minute endurance race before I get started for. Maybe I'll have to add this clip later on, folks. So, looks like it's time to go and get ready to get started. So this challenge that I'm about to be having 2 rounds for today, well, yeah, I would like to have 2 rounds for it. Just want to make sure because everything is about to get starting on professional. So, let's get this show on the roll and let's bring the Leshawna's LC500 to take it to the track. But if I could probably have to start making a 2-player battle, well, I kind of think this is going to be the only hard thing to do. If 2 tow drama liveries battle out in 5 race rounds, I kind of think that only another player can also join in for having another race for it. But it is going to be hard to join in by having a little competition. So let's go and get started and get everything set on sub things up. So let's get this started. Alright, let's go and get ready for race 1 and let's bring Leshawna's livery over to the finish line. Just only making a little practice so she could probably have to take on Heather with her Aston Martin V8 Vantage. Just having a competition race for a practice, so this might be a little bit heated on for it. Okay, so I kind of think using the Lexus LC500 like last time on the FR challenge, I kind of think this is going to be a little bit surprising on the love relationship on the rear. Most other drivers could really solve this. And that Mustang driver said, wait, was that a heart on that rear? And then I said, well, guess no one never tells. I'm just putting up a little bit special attention to let all the other drivers know. Okay, so let's just pass all the cars and let's go on in. Just take a little inside on the Lamborghini Aventador. Sorry, Aventador. That's a nice place to go. Looks like the Viper and the Huracan never saw this love sign before. Of course, I'm just always having favorite toll drama characters with any good personality to be around for. Okay, just give everything warmed up. Oh yeah, in the meantime that the replay will be extended for amount of time after the race ends. Just probably like 10 minutes or so. Okay. Maybe I should probably have to drink some more water after this. Nice and slow, just giving some more durable grip. Ooh, that was so close. I hope everybody can see this livery racing around at the final corner. Okay, ball pass on the Jeep by Citroen and Mercedes SLS. Well, I guess most other drivers can probably saw the relationship sign says Leshawna X Hero. Well, I'm always putting on a favorite toll drama couple be placed on the front and the rear on any vehicle sports. Maybe for a little example to be recommended on my wiki of fandom. There's some different hidden Easter eggs I just made, and also giving you a little bit surprising hint for it. In case if you want to see something for a little discovery that you guys wanted to take a look on any secret things on any told on the library sports. But I'm just putting any relationship be putting on it as Easter eggs. But just giving a little reminder check if this might be a little bit okay. I'm just giving a little pretend on it, so maybe it's just a design. It won't matter by the way for it. Okay, almost there. 3 more to go. Hope it's gonna be the Porsche 911 GT3 RS for this race. I'm always doing this like the usual way. Okay, I think I was right. Every time that Porsche always comes in for a little race, that might be the most main popular vehicle to be complete on any race series. Okay, so pass on the Aston Martin DB11, followed by the NXX and the Porsche. Alright, 5 minutes. That'll give me some time. Okay, so just be more careful. Hope Leshawna's Livery is doing something better for good. Yeah, that's how she rolls, folks. First place on the go, and looks like the Porsche definitely comes back in second. Alright, so the real deal comes in the lead. Boy, I just really like Leshawna's and that cool library. Well, I just made it myself, just giving a little support to the total drama community. Alright, lap number 5 going on in. So let's just go and switch on over to the interior. Just kind of to keep an eye out on the Porsche whenever it's going to be in first. Just giving a little bit more pretend on it. Just want to make sure for the Lexus LC500 told on the library design on it. But maybe let's give it for a little bit hard example. If I imagine that the Porsche 911 GT RS will be as header and the Lexus is going to be as Leshawna, well, this might be a little bit all-out conflict between two main co-drama female characters, but also giving a little bit hard ongoing conflict rivalry. So this might be a little bit heads up heating point, by the way. This might be giving a little bit struggle for. Come on, get this Lexus to be back in first. Just differently like training on the gym for having a little punching bag for it. Alright, lap number 6. Still only got 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Man, that Porsche really gets toughen things up for a bit. So let's just keep pushing up the throttle up for a bit until going on the infield corners. Come on, just giving a little bit more practice so the Leshawna Livery can take on header with the Aston Martin. Okay, here we go. Take on the inside, only got 1 minute and 55 seconds. Okay, stay steady. Okay, so definitely lap 7 is going to be the final lap of the race. I'll make sure I'll be able to save a little time to giving a little slow down for it. And let the Porsche definitely know what it's doing. Well, I'm just always like the most conflict part between Heather and Leshawna. I kind of think I'm always rooting for Leshawna to win this conflict over Heather. Okay, so looks like it's definitely time for a 1 minute left, folks. Still got more time to do some throttle pacing up for a bit. Just trying at the lock pass on the Porsche to be backed away on the fuel gap distance. Okay, taking on that turn. Just do a little bit extra careful slow. Waste a little bit of time until might be the only way to start having a finish line. Alright, 10 seconds left. It looks like final stretch. Here she goes, and let's bring her over to the checker flag. Final lap, right on schedule. I hope this clip is going to be the most awesome part. Yes! She said it, folks. Looks like that how she rolls. Well, looks like first part of the race practice, it's all done. Man, the Porsche are really getting heat things up in second place for it. But it was definitely a good race for the first round. So let's see what's the result. Okay, looks like the clean race bonus up to 50%. That should be good, and looks like halfway there for finishing up the daily workout. But I guess this might be the right time for doing this as a replay. Good thing 10 minutes should be giving the light clock to go. Okay, where was I? Leshawna makes it to the merge in Brunch of Disgustingness, where it's established that she is heavily aligned with Gwen and against Lindsay and Heather. When Bridget enters the cabin, Leshawna and Heather are shown to be bickering about various things, such as Leshawna leaving her clothes around, and the fact that Heather ate Leshawna's food. That's how she ate her food. She then warns Bridget about how much of a pain Heather is, and after being subjected to it for a few minutes, she chooses to side and bump with Gwen and Leshawna. Tension between the girls are strong in the beginning of No Pain, No Gain. And as Leshawna is eating a bag of chips while angrily staring at Heather and Lindsay, Leshawna defends Bridget from Eva's rap and argues with a rageaholic about her actions. Eva goes as far as calling Leshawna Thunder Tights. As they stop before things get physical, her conflict with Eva is heightened. When both of them are in the final ones, the challenge, she wins immunity over Eva. When Gwen told Leshawna that Heather did in the next episode, that she told everyone on the island except Trent and Heather to vote off Heather. Since she got invisibility, her alliance eliminated Trent. She realized Heather's plot much too late and apologized to Trent and Gwen for her rash decision. Well, I kind of think this might be the hard part for it. She makes a mistake and causes her by having a flying effect. Well, maybe you also saw the part when Leshawna gathers the other contestants to form the alliance to vote off Heather. Leshawna attempts to comfort Gwen and to create a girl's floating voting plot to counter the guys and hide and be sneaky, but it's unsuccessful at both goals, with Bridget going home when not boldly overturns elimination. Leshawna didn't fare well in subsequent challenge. After not knowing how to build or ride a bike in That's Off Chains, Izzy decides to help her out, which Leshawna almost instantly regrets as Izzy takes her on a whirlwind ride. Well, she does not compete because she also has a scary ride, and Izzy also enjoys it. And both do not end up competing in the challenge. And Hook, Line, and Screamer, she leaves the campfire to get some food. She encounters the killer in the main lodge and runs all the way to the prisoner's tent with a tray filled of brownies. Well, I really guess I really want to go and make some of the brownies. And while not gone wild, she keeps falling into a deep puddle of water while trying to catch a frog. Well, I kind of think that might be a Looney Tunes Park reference, that she tried to catch that frog for the challenge. She paired up with Duncan in Trial by Charm at Salon, but they do much more fighting than actual teamwork. For example, they arm wrestle over who's eating the food, and after Duncan cheats, he does it. Leshawna angrily feeds him very fast and giving him hardly enough time to swallow. When they get in the canoe, Leshawna reveals that to Duncan that Corny told her that he had a soft side to help to find DJ another bunny. Duncan confessed that it is because he didn't want DJ to go through losing a pet, which he had experienced himself. When Duncan insults Leshawna's weight, she beats him up and BAM! You should probably respect Leshawna, Duncan. She ends up piggybacking Duncan, and they almost got Tiki Idol to the gate, but were scared off by the woolly beavers. In the final part of the challenge, they seem to get along much better and compete the totem stack first out of the group. Well, I kind of think that most other eliminated contestants, and after the Dock of Shame, they were complaining about Leshawna being picked for the boat. Well, especially for the parrots, of course. And then the most votes get tied, and that's how she was mentioned multiple times. And well, according to all this, it's well loved by most of the eliminated campers, with Harold, Noah, and even Courtney, who admits she has no negative comments to Leshawna, talking positively about her. Despite this, she gets accidentally voted up by the eliminated contestants, starting with Kitty and Sadie wanted to meet her. This leads to a chain of contestants, including with the other loser contestants, even the parrot twice, to accidentally mention Leshawna's name, to which Chris counts as votes. Due to this, Leshawna is eliminated, being forced off to the boat of losers by Chef and sent to play out the losers. Well, in the final episode, she was part on Gwen's side from the beginning. After losing her temper with Heather, she locked her in the confessional after Owen had used it as a bathroom. Now, give her some time for peace. In the Total Drama Island special, she hangs out with Gwen and Trent at Play at the Losers, and admits that she drew a smiley face at the back of Heather's bald headed. In addition, she breaks up with Harold, claiming that she was caught up in the moment at the time of his elimination and suggests that they remain as friends. Jeez, heartbroken. When Chris announced the extra challenge, Leshawna teams up with Gwen and Trent to look for the briefcase. Midway, she stole Shep's ATV to return to campgrounds in an attempt to run over Heather with it, sending the both of them and Harold to the lake. Leshawna returns to the shore and attempts to claim the briefcase at the top of the diving board. Eventually, the board broke and Leshawna, along with the other 4 contestants, slides down on the board and ended up in the lake. Because of this event, she was qualified for all drama action despite her protests. Well, she was shown to be on the good terms with Harold while simultaneously being on very bad terms with Heather. Although she was initially shared a bunk with Izzy, as up riot on set, she has begun sharing a bunk with Heather, despite being repulsed by the idea in Monster Cash. Leshawna is unaware of Harold's devoted views on the relationship, as she thinks it's simply not meant to be. Judging from her reactions of the alien movie genre, she is still highly attracted to Justin. And that's how she was chosen by Gwen to be on the Screaming Gappers. Leshawna encouraged Gwen to choose Heather by telling her to keep her enemies closer, and Gwen recently chose Heather over Izzy. Her efforts to help the team for the next few episodes are mixed, like when she volunteered to dance in the beach blanket focus, which Harold was the only one to appreciate. Despite with the fresh breakup, Leshawna continues to defend and look out for Harold, especially in regards to Duncan. She still remains her conflicts from the previous in this season. Well, talked about in season 2, mostly with Duncan and especially Heather. An example of her fighting is in 310 to Crazy Town during the Horse Mounting Challenge, when Leshawna again finds herself forcefully pushing Heather up from a high altitude to complete the challenge. This time, however, she is dragged down by Heather seamlessly, leaving them both stuck on the weather wave. Bane. She defends Gwen in the prison movie challenge, when Heather rightfully calls her out for throwing the challenge, but Leshawna argues with her about trusting anyone over Heather. After trying countless times to form an alliance with Duncan and Harold to oust Heather in the Doctor movie genre. Okay, so I kind of think I'm about to be exit out, so I could probably go and get over to the next one. So, looks like this might be the right time to go on over to Le Mans. So let's just go on daytime and grab the same car. And this time, endurance race will be the same thing as usual. Okay, grid start should be... Okay, I kind of think I really need to go back and set things when I last left off. Okay, professional, this time is gonna be most difficult for it. Okay, so I guess this might be going in for 2 laps by now. So, let's continue on for. She snaps at them for making this so difficult, as neither one of them are interested in the idea. Leshawna ends up working with Duncan for the episode to figure out how the others are getting sick, and after being the last one standing, well, I kinda think that she pretends to cry to trick the team into giving her a sole reward of going to the spa. Do this, her best cousin, Leshawna, makes an appearance at the end of the episode, as Leshawna rides up to the limousine with her. Ending the ball's trying act is now revealed that she earns a break from the troubles of the Total Drama series. Well, and that's how the shocking moment in the Disaster Movie Challenge then. And that's how the most moment part of all in Ocean's 8 or 9 since Courtney's appearance. Even so, Leshawna's luck continues to get things worse in million-dollar babies. After allocating thefts with remarks about Brady, she discovers a shocking video on Courtney's PDA. As turns out that it was a bit of a discovery for it. After Beth won from the badminton challenge, she tells Leshawna that she has something in common about this. In a matter of fact, Courtney played the PDA on that video about talking to Leshawna about the other contestants. Well, maybe a little switching point for giving something else for it. Maybe you guys really want to hear this.
Be bored.
Ooh, Heather. Just mean for the sake of being mean. Lindsay has half a brain cell, max, and it's usually gone out shopping. Probably with Justin's giant ego. Duncan likes to think he's a bad boy. But when Courtney was there, she basically dragged him around by his eyebrow ring. Beth actually wears a side ponytail. A side pony. And Harold, damn fool sweet on me, but he's getting about as much play as an old school cassette tape in a world of MP3.
Okay, looks like Leshawna's secret is out, and that's how he's been exposed for it. That causes the other friends and her teammates to become much very worse because they turn on her. But I know that she didn't meant to do anything by having a mistake, but I know she's been accused for having all these bad mannered thoughts about the other contestants, including Harold, of course. In the matter of fact, whenever she's been going to be voted up, she would like to have her cousin for a little exclamation about this. So that's how what Leshawna is gonna do the right thing. She needs to learn herself a valuable lesson not to make trash talk about other people for it. Bummer. She needs to be more careful that she needs to learn to be nice to people. Okay, so looks like I'm about to be racing on in Circuit de la Sarda. Just having a little second round of the race for giving a little 2-lap challenge. I'm just gonna have to go and get everything set up. Well, in that case, I'm just always to be recommended by giving a little stopping point whenever you guys really want to hurt or not. Well, I'm just gonna use the R3 stick to be rotate handling while I'm driving by listening to this. Just having a little pretend because I'm just gonna be driving on any tracks in the Gran Turismo world. But yeah, I'll just make sure I'll be stick focusing to the professional racing parts, while I'm commentary on every Total Drama character that I just like or the less favor for it. But this one's come close. Alright, so looks like I'm about to go back in for another racing part. They'll find me some time until I'm about to finishing up the daily workout. Okay, come on. Keep this Leshawna Livery up for a bit. Okay, be more careful. Just going on the freestyle corner. Okay, be more careful. Watch out on the Ferrari. Okay, watch out for that Porsche. So, I kind of think part 2 of the challenge. Can the Lexus LC500 To drama Livery Leshawna design can also mastering at Le Mans track? Because this is going to be a little bit extremely awesome to see how it goes. Okay, taking on over to the final turn, and it looks like second lap of the race is going on right about now. That's definitely 5 minutes and 7.730 seconds. That's definitely a new set of a record, folks, as a standard sports car. Okay, let's go on in. Only 3 more to go. And this time, the Nissan GTR is going to be the main challenger for this race. First up, now all I have to do is pass on to McLaren 650S. Okay, there you go. Stay on it. Approaching on the long straight. There you go. The Livery's on first place. Now the GTR comes in second. Just giving a little bit more warm-up practice. So I'm just gonna be drive on straight. Okay, watch out, approaching on the brake. Yeah, the chicanes always be important. So, looks like time goes by giving a little 2-lap race. Looks like only down for 3 minutes left. I hope this is going to be a little bit good time for having a little extended daily workout for it. Okay, looks like the Nissan GTR has overtaken the wrong system. Just giving a little push past in and bring her back on first. Well, despite to be honest, I'm just giving a little bit more commentary goopness will help me out for a little bit, but still being a little pro racer for this one. Yeah, looks like the GTR is gonna pass. Okay, worst thing is, when hitting any kinds of liveries, any kinds of cars that's been hit on the rear with Leshawna's design on it, that could definitely says mess with the wrong sister when hitting any kinds of obstacles on it. Whenever it depends on this car's weakness, cutting up tracks or caught in the sand trap or hitting cars behind, that could be the most weakness part on the Lexus LC500. Okay, so this time we're giving a little bit slowed down for it. Giving a little cruise time, and there you go. Turn right on the 90-degree turn, just giving a little nice turn. Well, kind of think that heavyweight cars are definitely giving a little rightful turn. Okay, so only down for a minute and 5 seconds. I guess they'll be able to be at the 3-lap race. I hope this is going to be a little bit long way to extend for an easier amount of time. Okay, anyway, let's see what happens if I finally reach the 3rd lap for giving a little final step. Okay, giving a little pitch. Alright, 30 seconds left. I hope this is gonna be third lap by having an overtime. Okay, seriously. That gets a little bit messed up terms. Whoa, timer giving a little slow down time. Okay, well, the worst part is the Lexus the Porsche 911 GT3 RS is definitely comes in first. Well, probably second place for it. Well, to be despite, I'm just giving a little bit another second round of a practice, so this might be okay. But despite for it, when having it damaged by using Leshawna's Toll Drama Livery, it could be giving a hard time to be messed with. Despite for the negativity moment for it, but I'll make sure that the positive moment will also to be flowed on for. So, looks like another 10-minute replay means that I'll be able to continue on board. So, during the $1 Million Babies episode, after agitating Beth with remarks about Brady, she reviewed by Courtney's PDA that Leshawna was bad-mouthing everyone to her cousin Leshawna during her spa night. In the final challenge, Leshawna improves the cheer about every castmate to clear up the bad air, but her team still loses the challenge, thus leaving her in a dangerous position. Leshawna gets the final award after Harold, Duncan, and herself vote for Heather before Heather's departure. She tells Heather that considers her as a friend, but she said she'll deny it that it ends up on the website. But she needs to get rid of all the bad part that makes every castmate to make it worse. Despite Leshawna getting the cold shoulder in the beginning of Dial M for merger, and the merge is being announced, she successfully aligned with Harold and Duncan to be formed as an alliance. In the superhero episode, she is complaining about the challenge starting early in the morning. As a superhero, she was super operative. Well, I kind of think that was definitely based off from a DC comic Aquaman, but different, and had the power to grow water. In this episode, it is shown that she still has feelings for Harold after a strange swirl of conversation of who is to be voted up. It ends up Harold was torn between voting up Duncan for obvious reasons, or Leshawna for her treachery in the end. When Leshawna leaves, before she leaves, she tells Harold to keep speaking up for himself to take Duncan down. And also later on in the third aftermath, she refused that she just suggests. Well, she regrets that she did on the season, and she still loves Harold, but won't let it get past the friendship level. She noticed Jeff has a Chris replica and decides to call him out about it. She has no issues with helping Bridget, Owen, and Heather work together to take Jeff down and return him to his normal self. In the finale, she admits that she will miss everyone, but gets impatient with how long it will take to pick a winner. Since she wants to go home, she is shown to be in a good place with Heather, as both share as their disbelief of Beth's boyfriend. Leshawna questions the finalists about what they do with the money and which will influence how she decides to vote. And Celebrity Manhunt's Toll Drama Action Reunion Special shows that Leshawna and Tyler were in the various of other reality shows after Toll Drama Action, such as celebrity stunt diving. You think you can eat that? Doctor for a day and Extreme Chess Pillar Edition. On the set of The Sharp Things Flying at Your Head, she admits that she did all the shows for the money. Blaney then reveals that Leshawna trimmed down for her booty. Although she is apparently gained back the weight that she lost, while on the bus to stop Chris from going through the toll drama dirtbags, she is shown to get along with DJ's mom. She also gives up her, so it used to be as a catapult to attack the dirtbag bus. Later, well, Frost saved everyone from crashing when Frost got caught on the branch after the bus fell off the cliff. She was one of the castmates who did not compete to search for help, and later qualified to compete in the Total Drama World Tour. And that she was compete for season 3. Leshawna is among the first in Walk Like an Egyptian. She is the first contestant to arrive at the airport. When she was in the bathroom, she noticed that there was a camera in it and expresses her disdain that there were once again no privacy in the first challenge. Leshawna forms a trio with DJ and Harold after being the first to cross the finish line. They are part of Team Victory along with Lindsay, Bridget, and Ezekiel, despite of her efforts in the second challenge, making the vote for her team. The team loses the challenge, but she is spared by receiving the very first spot bag of the season. Leshawna starts to become the leader of the team, giving instructions and strategies to her teammates in Super Happy Crazy Fun Time Japan. And anything you can't do, I can do better. But despite the efforts of the team, they continue their losing streak, losing friends like Harold and Bridget in the process, frustrated that her team is now reduced to 3. But despite feeling down, the team does not come in for the last time, placing second. Around this time, Leshawna grows in infatuation with Alejandro, often complimenting him and trying to flirt with him, aware that this is the only strategy on his end. Her affection to him reached a peak in Slap Slap Revolution, where she thanked him for catching her, flirting with him during the song Lily Kinney. Her enemy Heather tries to warn her about Alejandro, but to no avail. Leshawna makes it to the final round of the dancing challenge, but she unknowingly loses her team when Alejandro tells her to seize the day. Well, I kind of like the best moment that Leshawna really wants to slap Heather and finish her off by pulling one piece out by itself. Oh man, I just love that part for it. After she jumps out of the dancing platform, tosses to attack Heather for it. But, in the worst part that Leshawna is eliminated, Alejandro played her all by the start. But there was an exclusive clip that she shows parachuting to the ground, complaining about Alejandro and how she foreseen his true nature. She then apologizing to Harold for beginning him. Once she has landed on the little goat from before it attacks her before the camera shuts off. She makes her first appearance on the Aftermaths in the second Aftermath episode, and it's introduced third after Lindsay and DJ. Her slap fight is briefly discussed, but the conversation turns on to Alejandro, where she ends up singing, much to her chagrin, about her distaste of him and how he played her. She would have preferred to dance. Well, she sings Sisters in the Aftermath if you guys want to listen to her song. Well, only on Total Drama, of course. She spends the majority of the other Aftermaths sitting beside Harold, sitting beside him through the remaining Aftermaths. In the finale, she vocally discouraged and rant about Alejandro and Heather, the two finalists. And this is how she also makes the only appearance in Season 4 and Total Drama Revenge of the Island. She appears on the yacht with the other veterans. She's dancing alongside with Harold and DJ next to unamused Eva. Well, I kinda think that she only has two relatives for it. Well, in that case, her cousin Leshawna from Total Drama Action. And there was a video blog was from her friend Jasmine. Now, let's see what else might be coming up for the other topics about it. Well, Leshawna has interactions with everyone. I kind of think that Leshawna has a good relationship with Harold. Give me the better good start for it. And next up, having conflict with Heather. Well, of course, Leshawna had a conflict with Heather in 3 seasons. She doesn't like her the way that she acts or treated like. She also stands up to herself that she wants to teach the mean queen with some respect. That's how what happens. That Queen Bee doesn't want to be calmed down. Leshawna does. That's how she rolls, folks. That's how the conflict between Leshawna and Heather goes on by now. But I kind of like the best moment for it. Like putting Heather in the freezer. Or definitely telling Gwen to choose Heather, saying keep our enemies closer. And the most part of all is the dance before slapping at Heather. Well, I kind of like the hilarious parts between Leshawna and Harold. I mean Heather, of course. Well, that means a little dramatic conflict for it. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I kind of think I almost forgot about the daily workout. So, I just finally got myself a Monster Roadster S. That's definitely another one for it. So, I kind of guess that that's all the character description about Leshawna for it. But, that's definitely a long time for it. So, looks like it's time to go and purchasing the only 2 colors I'm about to choose is the Green 3 Liquid Metallic and the G-Bar Hat Mate. So, let's just start purchasing the green colors first and then the blue. Until now, the spending spree on the purple will be able to be wait until maybe later on until I'm also get some more mileage points. So, I kind of think that might be the only recommended spot for choosing the right vehicle for Leshawna is the Lexus LC500. Well, I kind of think that there might be other luxurious sports car and supercar has never to be shown around here, but that makes me have no choice but to use the Japanese sports car Lexus. I kind of think this might be the only good heavyweight supercar for her, but this might be the only good spot for it. That makes it the only good reason to be part of the Vision Total Drama Livery group for it. Okay folks, looks like I'm about to get ready to wrap this up. I hope you like this library. Thank you very much. So, I'll be able to be ready to wrap this up. So, thanks for watching. And please don't forget to... sorry, just having a burp. So please don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, or check the 2 links on the description down below if you want to see more for it. But I'll make sure I'm about to be choosing the next Total Drama Library. But I kind of think which one am I going to decide. Well, the only reason is I'll have to find out for it. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time to do some more library design on Gran Turismo Sport. And have a nice day, you guys. Stay racing.